Imagine a world where chaos reigns, where every external force conspires to unravel your composure, yet within, you remain an unshaken pillar of clarity. What ancient wisdom could possibly forge a mind so resilient, so impervious to the tremors of crisis, that it navigates catastrophe not with panic, but with precision? This is not merely a hypothetical ideal, but the very essence of the pressure-proof mind, a profound state cultivated by the Stoics, whose timeless philosophy offers a blueprint for making perfect decisions even when everything seems to be falling apart. Join us as we unlock the secrets of this enduring mental fortress. The human condition is a perpetual dance with uncertainty. From personal setbacks to global upheavals, life relentlessly tests our resolve. Most succumb to the current, overwhelmed by the storm. But the Stoics, those philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome, taught a radical alternative: not to resist the storm, but to master your vessel within it. Their goal was not to eliminate external pressures, but to render them irrelevant to one's inner peace and rational judgment, thereby enabling an almost superhuman ability to act decisively and virtuously amidst the greatest tumult. Chapter 1: The Dichotomy of Control, Foundation of Calm. At the heart of Stoic tranquility lies Epictetus' profound distinction: some things are within our control, and others are not. Our opinions, impulses, desires, and aversions are ours to command. Everything else, our bodies, possessions, reputation, and the actions of others, lies beyond our immediate power. This fundamental insight is the bedrock of the pressure-proof mind, urging us to invest our energy only where it can truly yield results, detaching from the uncontrollable external world. By rigorously adhering to this dichotomy, Stoics achieve an extraordinary focus. They understand that external events are indifferent; it is our judgment of these events that causes distress. A sudden loss of fortune, an unexpected illness, or the betrayal of a friend are not inherently good or bad. What defines them is our internal response. The Stoic trains their mind to accept what cannot be changed and to act effectively on what can, thus eliminating the anxiety that paralyzes most when circumstances turn dire, ensuring clarity when it's most needed. Chapter 2: Premeditatio Malorum, Rehearsing Disaster. Far from being pessimistic, the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, is a powerful tool for resilience. It involves consciously contemplating worst-case scenarios: the loss of loved ones, financial ruin, or even one's own mortality. By imagining these potential hardships in advance, the Stoic prepares their mind, stripping these future events of their power to shock and destabilize, thereby making them less daunting should they actually occur. This isn't about inviting misfortune, but about inoculation against its sting. When faced with an actual crisis, the mind that has already rehearsed such eventualities reacts not with panic, but with a pre-existing framework for response. The emotional charge is diffused, allowing reason to prevail. This mental preparedness is what enables perfect decisions, as the initial shock that cripples others has already been processed, clearing the path for rational, unclouded judgment and effective action. Chapter 3: Amor Fati, Embracing What Is. Derived from Nietzsche but profoundly Stoic in spirit, amor fati is the love of one's fate. It's not mere resignation, but an active, even joyful, acceptance of everything that happens, recognizing it as an integral part of the grand design of the universe. Marcus Aurelius taught that what stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle, every setback, every challenge is not an unfortunate interruption, but a necessary component of our journey, a raw material for growth. This radical acceptance transforms adversity. Instead of railing against misfortune, the Stoic embraces it, seeking the opportunity for virtue embedded within. A business failure becomes a lesson in humility and persistence. A personal betrayal becomes an exercise in forgiveness or self-reliance. By loving what is, even the most catastrophic events lose their power to embitter or immobilize, becoming instead catalysts for demonstrating courage, wisdom, and resilience, leading to decisions born of strength, not despair. Chapter 4: The Inner Citadel, Cultivating Resilience. Marcus Aurelius spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress of the mind impervious to external attack. This citadel is built through rigorous self-discipline, ethical reflection, and the cultivation of virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It's a sanctuary of reason and tranquility, where external events cannot penetrate or disturb the rational faculty. This inner strength is what truly makes a mind pressure-proof, allowing it to remain steadfast even when the world outside crumbles. Training the mind to reside within this citadel involves daily practices. Reflecting on one's actions, journaling, and continually examining one's judgments are paramount. By consistently exercising reason, challenging irrational thoughts, and aligning actions with virtue, the Stoic builds an internal resilience that acts as an impenetrable shield. This cultivation isn't passive, it's an active, ongoing effort to fortify the self against the capricious whims of fate, ensuring decisions flow from a place of clear-headed strength. Crucially, the inner citadel allows for profound emotional regulation. Stoics don't deny emotions, but they refuse to be enslaved by them. They understand that anger, fear, or despair are often products of faulty judgments. By re-evaluating these judgments through the lens of reason and the dichotomy of control, they can diffuse destructive emotions before they hijack the decision-making process. This emotional mastery is pivotal for making perfect, rational choices under intense pressure, free from impulsive reactions. Chapter 5, Prosoc, Constant Attention and Mindfulness. At the practical level of daily living, the Stoic practices prosoc, a state of constant, vigilant attention to one's thoughts, actions, and judgments. It is a continuous self-awareness, a mindfulness of the present moment and one's character within it. This isn't just meditation, it's an active, moment-by-moment examination of whether one is living in accordance with reason and virtue, whether one is responding to life's events wisely. Through prosoc, the Stoic remains perpetually aware of their internal state, capable of catching and correcting faulty judgments or emotional reactions before they escalate. This constant mindfulness ensures that every decision, even in the heat of a crisis, is deliberate, informed by reason, and aligned with their highest values. It is this vigilant self-observation that allows the Stoic to navigate complex situations with unwavering composure and make choices that are not just good, but truly perfect in their alignment with virtue and reason. In essence, the pressure-proof mind is not born, but built. It is a conscious construction, brick by brick, through the understanding of control, the rehearsal of adversity, the embrace of fate, the cultivation of an inner sanctuary, and the unwavering practice of mindfulness. These aren't abstract theories but actionable disciplines that, when integrated, create a formidable inner landscape capable of weathering any storm and emerging with clarity and purpose. The legacy of Stoicism is not merely a historical footnote, it is an evergreen blueprint for living a life of profound resilience and unshakable tranquility in an increasingly volatile world. It reminds us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we always control how we respond. This ancient philosophy empowers us to transform every challenge into an opportunity, every setback into a stepping stone, and every moment of chaos into a chance for demonstrating true strength of character. To truly be pressure-proof is not to be emotionless, but to be master of one's emotions, not to be immune to hardship, but to find strength in its face. It is to know, with absolute certainty, that no external event can ever diminish your core rationality or your capacity for virtue. As Epictetus wisely taught, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is the ultimate freedom, the truest power. If this journey into the pressure-proof mind has resonated with you, if you feel the stir of ancient wisdom calling you to cultivate your own inner citadel, then I encourage you to delve deeper. Explore the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Begin your own practice of philosophical journaling and mindful reflection. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspect of Stoicism speaks most to you? Like this video, subscribe for more philosophical explorations, and join our growing community committed to living a life of wisdom and resilience.